Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this video is going to be about two things: the upcoming Avengers movie, and the second thing, a possible Justice League of America movie. Okay, and these are strictly my opinions. Um, I have no inside sources or anything, but I thought I'd make a video about it because like I said, I'm a big comic book fan, and I'm looking forward. I saw the teaser trailer after Captain America, and I'm so looking forward to this Avengers movie being made, coming out in June 2012. First thing is, I don't know who quite the villain's going to be. I mean, for the teaser trailer, you see Loki's going to be in it at least, and possibly, the Cosmic Cube that's been hinted at. So I don't know exactly what other villains may be in it. I heard a rumor about the Skrulls, and I'm just looking forward to seeing how this comes off. Okay, so, and like I said, I'm happy with the cast of characters they have in the movie, and Josh Whedon directing it. I think will be great. He does science fiction very good, so excuse me, sci-fi, and so I'm looking forward to this, and then whatever cameo may be in there. I'm hoping. Now, I know you haven't really announced it, anything about Giant Man and the Wasp possibly being in this movie, but I'm kind of hoping, hopefully, maybe they make a cameo appearance in there somewhere. Also, I'm looking forward to see Mark Ruffalo's version of the Hulk. I mean, I've seen on superherohype.com, they showed these images. I guess the images are artist renditions of the Hulk character, and I heard they say that the Hulk character, that you can really see Mark Ruffalo's eyes through the character when they're going to CGI the Hulk. But I look forward to seeing how that's going to actually turn out, and I look forward to the trailer when that probably gets released, which will probably get released probably around December time, Christmas time, I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that. Now, the second part of my video is the possible Justice League movie. Now, unlike Marvel, DC's been kind of all over the place with their movies. And like I said, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight was hugely successful, largely in part to the casting and the great story that was written by David Goyer, Christopher Nolan, and Jonathan Nolan. But not so much with the Superman Returns with Brandon Ross, directed by Bryan Singer. I wasn't too crazy about the Superman Returns. It's not so much about not the casting. I think Brandon Ross did a great job actually as Clark Kent Superman, but I think the story was lacking. And no offense to Kevin Spacey, who I think is a great actor, probably one of the best actors of his generation, but I think I'm sick to death of Lex Luthor being the villain in the Superman movies. Superman needs a challenge, which is why I'm looking forward to Superman Man of Steel when that comes out, because with Zod as the villain, at least you'll have somebody that can actually go toe-to-toe with Superman physically, and you probably get an epic battle out of that. And plus, it's being directed by Zack Snyder, one of my favorite directors, and he knows how to shoot action, so I'm looking forward to this. But back to the Justice League movie possibly being made. First of all, they said if they do make a Justice League movie, they won't have Henry Cavill to be in a Justice League movie. They'll have him just be in the Superman Man of Steel movies and possible sequels to that. They'll have to cast a whole new Superman, and then also they'll have Batman in the Justice League movie, and it won't be Christian Bale. Now, because Christian Bale doesn't want to do it, the movie actually without Christopher Nolan. Now, I know a lot of people say, you shouldn't make it if you shouldn't, why not get Christian Bale and Henry Cavill? Well, they don't want to do it, so you can't force them to do the movie. And I think if they're going to actually do this movie, which I'm not sure about, but if they actually do it, they should actually, I wouldn't mind them getting new actors to play Superman and Batman respectively. Now, I wouldn't mind even if they hired Brandon Roth back, because I had no problem with his portrayal in Superman Returns. I think he actually made a good Superman Clark Kent. And, he did remind me a lot of Christopher Reeve, and I think that's a tribute to, I think Bryan Singer actually made Superman Returns as kind of a love letter, so to speak, to Christopher Reeve. But if they make the Justice League movie and they hired Brandon Roth, I would have no problem with that. Okay, and just like if they get another actor to play Batman, I would have no problem with that either. Just, there's plenty of talented actors in the world, and Batman is a great character to play, and I'm sure somebody would step up and be an inspired choice to be Batman. Okay, so I would have no problem with that. And also, I don't know what Ryan Reynolds would be since he used the Green Lantern in that movie. I wasn't too crazy about, but I would have no problem with him if he was to be in a Justice League movie, or if they get another actor. But I know people like consistency, and they think, oh well, you can't have all these different actors. You can't have two Green Lanterns around. You can't really have two Batmans running around. You can't have two Supermans running around. Well, who's to say that you can't have different things? I know Marvel set their movies up with the same actors pretty much, except for the Hulk character, getting Mark Ruffalo to replace Ed Norton, but for pretty much they kept the same actors in their own separate movies that are going to be in the Avengers movie, which I think is a great thing actually. But I would have no problem if you would cast totally different actors to play Justice League members. I think with the right script and the right casting and the right direction, it would be great. So I would have no problem with that. I know a lot of people don't have. A lot of people wouldn't want that to happen. They kind of want the same thing to happen what they did with the Avengers thing, have to set them up in their own solo movies and then bring them together. But I don't think that's going to happen. And if you do wait till that, it's going to be maybe 10 years before you get a Justice League movie. And I'd rather get I know a lot of people say, well, they want a correct Justice League movie, one done right, not rushed. And I think it could be, if you get the right director and the right script, I think you can do a Justice League movie. You don't have to do it the way the Avengers movies were set up. You can do it right. And I believe if you get the right director and, like I said, the right script, you can do it. And I think it's totally possible. And I want to know what you think. Okay, I'm going to leave it open-ended. You can leave your comments down below, okay, and let me know what you think. Should they make a Justice League movie? And do you think you have no problem with them recasting a new Superman, a new Batman to be in these movies? Because, like I said, I would have no problem with it. And I'd like to know what you think, your opinion, the World Wide Web, what your opinion of that is. Personally, like I said, I have no problem with that. And I look forward to hearing your answers and what do you also think about the Avengers movie? Are you hyped for it? I know a lot of people are hyped for it, and I am hyped for it too. So what do you think about that too? So leave your comments below and let me know what you think, okay? And this is my 2 cents. So take care.